As of the making of this video, the problem should have been rectified. But I still wanted to make a quick rant on this, because who would have ever thought years ago, if I was able to travel in the past and I would talk to you and say, someday you're going to play a single player game, Final Fantasy VII Remake for this instance, and if you're disconnected from the internet, you won't be able to play. You might as well have just lost power completely to your entire fucking house. Okay? It's some absolute bullshit. Amazon servers are hit with another outage today, and it's affected several huge services like Slack, Asana, never heard of them, and Imager. Unfortunately, some Epic Games stores users were also affected. I don't know if that's because Epic Games keep their games on Amazon servers. I don't know all the technical shit. That's not even really the point of this. But I did see some people arguing that it's Amazon's fault that you can't play some of these games offline. I don't know. But imagine being greeted to this, logging into the Epic Games when you're not connected to the internet and you can't even view anything. You can't even view your installed games. Like, what is that? And then this is what was happening with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Please launch the game via the Epic Games launcher exiting Final Fantasy VII Remake. Not Final Fantasy XIV Online. Final Fantasy VII Remake. You know, that game from some 2 decades ago? Yeah, that one. Yeah, I'm lost for words. But of course, if you pirate the game, you can play it offline. And there it is, Epic Games Store. Internet services outages are currently impacting the Epic Games Store, affecting logins, library purchases, etc. And then some guy goes, why? But why? I have the game. I paid for the game. Anyone know how to bypass this? Yeah, it's called pirate the game you purchased. There's a computer program I use called Bias Effects, and even though it says that you can play without an internet connection, like for the guitar, it's a guitar effects processor program. A lot of times I get logged out and I'll get defaulted from the professional version that I purchased for almost $300 Canadian. I got it on sale. That's not the point. And I get backed up to a demo. A demo. The one where I play guitar. Every like 10 seconds there's like a really loud buzz because it's the demo. It's trying to encourage you to buy the game. I keep saying the game. Playing the guitar is like a game. It's not like Guitar Hero. It's the real fucking McCoy, because I'm playing the real guitar. I don't even know what else to say. I had to get this off my chest. It just baffles me. I mean, Steam, really, let's not fool ourselves, is a form of DRM. It's just the kind that we've decided to kind of deal with. That's why a lot of times, if I can get a game on Humble Bundle or whatever it's called, I forget what it's called, I get it there. Because you get an actual EXE launcher. There's none of this shit here. Right? Nothing good can come from this. I've had a few issues with Steam over the years, but for the most part, it has been pretty good. I've said time and time again, Epic Games is an epic fucking fail. It's a piece of shit. This backs it up. SnowRunner was another game that I had on the Epic Games Store, because that was the only place that you could get it on PC. And oftentimes I'll get like a little hiccup in my internet, and I couldn't play the game. But now that I have it on Steam, when I have no internet, I'm able to play it, no problem. So in that particular instance, for that particular game, I would have to blame Epic Games, because that's where the problem was occurring. Right? But I know sometimes it's because of the dev, not always like Epic Games. Like, there are just some games like that you need an internet connection, right? We know that. That's just the world that we live in, and that's why oftentimes I try to make videos on here's what you can do offline without an actual internet connection, because even the terminology needs to be explained, because a lot of devs don't seem to understand the difference. That there's a lot of games that you can play offline, but you still need a persistent internet connection. The offline to them just means that you can play the game by yourself, and you don't have to be around other people. Kind of like the original Guild Wars. It was instanced. The moment you left town, there was nobody there with you, but you still needed a persistent internet connection to play the game. Mind you, it was also sold as an actual online game. Wow. This just blows me away. And it makes me wonder, is it going to get worse? Like, at one point, are they going to need our fingerprint? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. If you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. If you didn't like the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll make sure your brain, you need a persistent internet connection. And if there's any hiccup, whatever, in your internet connection, you'll have like a virtual digital kind of stroke. You know, temporarily, of course, temporarily. Nothing too dramatic or permanent. I need you to be able to come back and watch my other bullshit videos. And if you want to subscribe, yeah, because I made a case for myself that you're going to want to do that now. But if you do want to do that, that would naturally greatly be appreciated. I mean, it's Christmas in a couple of days. And if not, well, whatever. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe chime in down below and let me know what you think of all this bullshit. Bye for now.